Hey everyone, we're starting this video in the middle, so it's going to be a little non-linear. I'll show you the footage in a second of me laying the designs down. I wanted to talk a little bit about, well, not this mess. I want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the Baby Beauty Blender, which is, if you saw my other video, I know you didn't. I was showing how these are a little bit better for laying pigment down. I mean, most of the time, not always. If you're trying to cover a big surface, the bigger ones definitely work better like this. But for little ones, if you want to draw little designs on like this, these work really well, and you don't have to use alcohol. Although I don't see any reason why you couldn't. I'd just be careful though. Alcohol will degrade the tips. So anyway, I'll show you the footage really quick. With the cost of things going up, it probably shouldn't be wasting the pigments. And when you use one of these beauty blenders, it takes very, very, very little. With this one, I kind of mixed the intense chameleon pigment. So we've got a blue to purple and then a green to blue. They're kind of harmonizing in there. You know, I've done this a few times, and it's always just difficult to record. And quite honestly, I keep screwing them up every time I put the background on. I'm like, oh, let's put some stuff in there with it. And that's never, ever a good idea. I need to just leave it. Just leave it alone, lady. So this time around, we're just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it black. And whatever we get is what we get. Now, I probably will have to top coat it. It's one thing when you dust molds with, like, especially chameleon pigment, it kind of mattifies it. So to really get those colors to pop off, you have to top coat it. All right, let's pour now. Ready? It's a little tricky, but if you can pour from up high, you should. Because that really thin stream of resin will be exposed to the air, and it'll pop the bubbles before they even get down there. All right, I'll pop some bubbles. We'll come back tomorrow and check it out. All right. Okay, let's get it out of there. I haven't taken a peek. I usually do. Ooh. I don't know if I love that or I hate it. I think once we get a top coat on there, I'll love it. I better. I'm tempted to do some stuff on here, to take my black pen and smooth all that out, because it looks ugly. I hate it. I hate it. It's got a cool shift to it, though. Well, we can tell. What I thought we could do is dump a little bit of chameleon flake into the resin, sort of like gold leaf. Just let it float around in there. Isn't that pretty? Probably could have done a better job at cleaning up the in-between spaces where the dust kind of drifted, but what are you gonna do? Just a little bit of this in there. I'm not dumping the whole thing. Oh, static. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The flakes are so cool, but they're so annoying. But they are pretty. They should pop off because there's black background down there. Hopefully. Okay, you want to come down for the money shot? All right, hold on. Wow. I don't know if you're seeing how I'm seeing it, but wow. Oh, wow. It's pretty. Wow. Well, that changes things quite a bit. The little flakes are coming in for the save. It's going to move some of the big ones so they're not obscure. It's amazing what a top coat can do for something. Wow. It has such an interesting look when you break the surface tension. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think that's shown on camera. It kind of makes me want to just put some, like plastic down and get the ripples. Because the rippling is causing a really cool effect. That's really pretty. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to leave it. It's beautiful and I don't want it screwed up. So that's it. We'll come back and look at it, but I'll take it outside and let you have a look. If you got this far into the video, I know it's a short one. As always, I appreciate you watching. Hope you learned something. Hope you try something. Till next time, folks. Bye-bye.